Good morning, all. It is Tracy with another recipe from Tasty's Cuisine, which is a subsidiary of my company, Perfectly Paired. I decided to rebrand myself and use the name Perfectly Paired for all of those different passions that I have. I have Sasha Savings, which is a person who I emulate, and I do online closets on Poshmark and Vinted. Then I have Tasty's Cuisine, where I do the event planning and catering. And then I also have Into Me Intimates, a lingerie line for the a lingerie line for the sensual woman who is loving herself. There's so many different avenues and things that I like and I have passions for that I could help to make people successful and or build up their self-esteem, help them with stress issues. So I said, why not call it Perfectly Paired? Then I'm pairing everything together all in one location because the older you get, you tend to forget. So today, anyways, we're going to be making, let me do this. My daughter said I need to do this. So maybe I need this higher up. There we go. That can stay there though. Hold on one second. Let's get this baby a little bit higher so they can see everything that's going on. So, anyways, today we're going to be making. I already some barbecue coconut meatballs. I have already marinated the sauce and everything. So, what's in the sauce? The sauce has fresh. Here's the sauce. It has fresh coconut, slivered almonds, mustard, ketchup, corn syrup for the sweetness, and a little bit of turbinado sugar. So the sauce is already prepared, and people love my meatballs. Ever since I've been doing Tasty's Cuisine since 2004 part-time, people love my meatballs, whichever way I make them. Usually I hand make my meatballs, but today for this purpose. For this video, I just bought regular meatballs from the grocery store. And we're going to put those in there because most of the time the meatballs are already pre-cooked, so you don't have to cook them long. So what we're going to do now is let me bring this over here so you can see. There we go. Let's see. So what I'm doing now is I'm just covering the meatballs in a regular Dollar Tree aluminum container, and it has the lids, which I like. So then once it's done, I can leave it out for the 4 hours to cool down and then cover it with the lid and put it in the refrigerator, and I don't have any dishes to do. So there we go. There's the sauce. Can you see that? All right. So we're just going to let those simmer for a minute. And then the other thing I'm going to do today is going to be a dish that I made about, it was around my birthday, December 7th. It was a fiesta fish. Now, what I use for that is going to be the Hidden Valley Fiesta Ranch mix, a little bit of cayenne pepper, a little bit of olive oil in the bottom of the pan, an egg wash, and then I'm going to bread it and put it in the oven instead of frying it. I try very hard not to fry things. So I'm going to take out my egg. And I'm going to get a little container from over here. This computer is hard for me to have you see everything it's situated. All right, so I have the egg and just a little plastic container. I'm going to whip up the egg in here. I'm going to crack it. And I'm going to put just a little bit of water in there. All right. Take a regular spoon. I do have a whisker. Whisker. Is it called a whisker? Yeah, whisker. But I'm not going to take it out today for this purpose. So I'm going to just beat up the egg a little bit here so it's nice and blended. All right. And I'm going to set this over here on the side. And then I have my fish. I have some swai, S-W-A-I. Swai, from what I learned, is the Japanese's rendition of our American catfish. Although I don't like catfish, I do love the taste of swa. So I'm going to cut the swa in half here with my food cutting shears. And I'm going to lay it here. And then I need my breadcrumbs. So I'm going to go in the cabinet. Got my breadcrumbs right here. And I'm going to put a little bit of sea salt in my breadcrumbs, just a tad bit. I love sea salt. So I got my breadcrumbs. Let me get a little dish here, another little container. Well, it's larger than the other one, but just a regular Tupperware container. And I'm going to add the breadcrumbs. Okay. And like I said before in my first video, I do not measure a lot. It's like I've been cooking for so long. I just kind of know what goes together, what doesn't go together, what tastes good together. Thanking God for that talent, because only God can help me do that. And then I'm just going to put a little dash of like 1, 2, 3 of the cayenne pepper. All right. Now we're going to add a little bit of the Fiesta Ranch in the breadcrumbs. So everything is going into the breadcrumbs for that coating. It's going to be absolutely delicious. Or you could coat the fish with the ranch and then roll it in the breadcrumbs, however you like. But you're going to use the whole pack of ranch to make sure that those breadcrumbs are seasoned properly so that you get the taste that you want. Because if you know, like I know, breadcrumbs are very, very flat and they don't have a taste. So now I'm going to blend that on the brown a little bit with my hands. My hands are clean. I already washed them. And you hear the oven. I had put on the oven for 350. So that's all set. So now I'm just going to simply take the egg wash. I'm going to dip the fish in the egg wash. Coat it really good. And then I'm going to drop it in the breadcrumb mixture. Again, egg wash. And then the breadcrumb mixture. Okay. And I already have a pan over here that is lightly coated with some olive oil. I would say it's probably about 3 tablespoons of olive oil. So now I'm just going to roll the fish around in here in the breadcrumbs until it's nice and coated. Ooh, okay. And I'm going to throw it in the pan, and then we're going to put it in the oven. And I would bake the fish no longer than about 20 minutes or until golden brown. It just depends on your stove. I have one of these European type stoves that has the flat surface on the top, and the oven tends to get very hot very quickly. So then I'm going to just take those fish, yum, that has been marinated, and I'm going to throw it in the oven because it's already beat to let me know that it's at the correct temperature I need. And I'm going to throw that in. And then I'm going to clean up over here. And we're going to take a break, and I'll come back to show you the prepared finished dish. Thank you for watching.